Watch this.
You are looking live.
Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hoods, put it in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking the page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to step on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. James Mack and Swaggy Rich, rocking the gear with so clean.
Big guys and go teasy, off the easy but sheezy. With my steppers, our special kids, making fixing so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about their club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, #1 high school podcast starring Pat Oteezy, Jeremy McInnes, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr, and Ryan Riser. Dallas Fort Worth.
We live. Hey, if it ain't live, it ain't me. Oh, the highlights now we ran through. We did that quick. All right. Episode 63, the Dub, man, in the building. If it ain't live, it ain't me. It's your boy, Bro. It's going down, man. We're doing a special edition tonight. Just wanted to, man, it's Duncanville Desoto week. Y'all know what it is. So we just wanted to come in here, man, and do something special for y'all instead of everybody sitting at the crib and stuff. We had to bring everybody out. We got a lot of special guests coming through, some familiar faces that y'all know in the Texas Youth and High School Sports Group, and just all over just talking straight cash money. But, hey, to my left of me is Mr. Willow. Talk to him.
What's happening, Pat? What's going on, man?
Excited, man. Shoot, this is the show that I've been waiting for, man, and I think we're going to do something epic tonight.
Yeah, I'm ready for some football, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy to be here, blessed with some beautiful people around here, including Lamont. And, so this is going to be a great night. Absolutely. Excited.
Absolutely. And to my right, all the way to my right, we're going to go with 2 times real quick. Talk to him.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be Swaggy's right-hand man right now. Feeling real special.
Yes, sir. And then right here, the man, the myth.
Hey, man, it's going to be a wonderful week of football, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
Well, you sound like Barry White over here or something, huh?
Body and soul album.
No, for real. So, man, we got a lot of guests in the house. We got Duncanville representatives. We got DeSoto representatives all in the building. We got superstar parents up in this thing. Shout out to my boy CCE up in the building. I just seen him step through in the building. We got Mama Moore in the building. We got Father Feaster in the building. So, man, it's going down. We even got that Lamont and them, Lamont Ellison over here. Chilling on the side. We got Jesse and them goddamn Lobos in the building. Man, it's going down. We got Tonka in the building. Man, we got a lot of special guests. We got some ex-players, Oliver in the building. Man, I hope I ain't missing anybody because I can't see with these shades on. But, but hey, before, like a bro, it's God dang it. So, man, Carr, y'all was out and about last weekend. Anything y'all saw before we kind of jump into what we got going this week, the big week, and we're going to pick Coach Todd Brain before he got to get out of here?
Oh, man, I was at Langston Homecoming. I had a tremendous time.
Okay.
Shout out to the Langston Lions. Yeah, that was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful trip. What did I see last week? Michigan won 49-0. So anything else outside of that, Courtney, doesn't matter. Just thought I'd let you know.
You know what?
49-0. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Kojak in the building. Swaggy, what you saw? I know you was all over the place last weekend.
Man, last week was probably one of the most worst week of my sports career life. 49ers lost. Carter lost.
Oh.
My Astros lost.
Yeah.
But shout out to Oklahoma, we won. Florida State, we won. But yeah, that was about it. But speaking of Carter, I was really impressed first half with them against Salina. Second half, we know the story. But that was about it.
No doubt. 2 times. Tell us about your previous week, what you got coming up this weekend, and, you know, just looking forward to the playoffs. I know we talked about Will a little bit. We got Will coming back this week?
Yeah. Will Little, he'll be returning this week. You know, last week I can't really remember last week, to be honest with you. I'm too. I can tell. Kind of focused on going forward. So, you know, we play Woodrow Wilson this week, which should be. They got a quarterback that can throw it around a little bit. So hopefully we go out there and execute and go and take care of business, so J-Mac don't pick against us again. And, you know, then we all be on our phones like everybody else, trying to get the update to see what's going on over here in Eagle Lane.
Hey, shout out J-Mac and Batman. I think Batman will be in the building in a little bit, but yeah, I know you forgot about Friday night, because Sunday night, man, you was turned up, man. You were the talk of the town on the show with J-Mac.
Oh yeah. You know, I got. Sometimes you gotta speak your mind. Sometimes, man. And, you know, sometimes it's just natural for me. I don't need no Johnny. I just need some Todd in my life.
Hey, I told Coach a while ago. I said, "Say, man, you gonna be at the Duncanville Desoto game by second half."
Ooh, yeah, I think I said that too, man.
No, I won't. I'll be on the blog like everybody else.
All right, Willow, you got something for Coach Todd? I got something for him. I'm gonna let y'all ask y'all questions real quick before we get him out of here.
Absolutely, man. So, Coach, man, this year has been kind of a rebuilding, but getting back to the basics type year, right? So, you know, meaning, you know, first game you had a lot of kids that didn't play a lot, and defensively you struggled here and there, but you played against the 2 best teams in the state as well. So when you think about that, and then you think about that this district is actually is getting a little bit better that you're in, right? So it's not the same district that you've been having where you was able to do a lot more things in district. Now you're bringing your quarterback back. Could you share what does that mean for the team, and B, just about this year and the growth of your team going into the playoffs?
Okay, I think the first thing is that you really got to be honest with yourself sometimes, because you know, in our profession and with our expectations of our school and staff and just the team and all, you know, a lot of people take pride in playing close games against the Duncanvilles and DeSotos, and you know, it still kind of burn us up inside, you know, about those games. But at the same time, especially at the DeSoto game, man, like I felt like sunset that week, to be honest with you. They was on our neck that first half, man.
You couldn't fight back?
No, man, I was asleep. I just couldn't move.
You couldn't move to the head with there.
No, man. Yeah, I just didn't know what to do. But, you know, you go through them things in life sometimes, but, you know, you got to fight and get back up. But then at the end of the day, you also have to look and see those are the top 2 teams in the state of Texas born our classifications. And, you know, it was kind of a wake-up call for us, showed us what we need to work on to get better. We were able to beat the Lancaster team this year. We were able to beat Paris again this year. And we kind of did our thing in district this year. You know, even though Kimball gave us a game in the first half. I think we're right on path, right on track, you know, going into the playoffs. I think the team understands what it takes. I think it's just about getting in those moments and situations in the game where we got to apply what we know inside by being 2-time state champions, of knowing what it takes to win and get over the humps in those tough games. And, you know, I like my staff, I like my team, I love my principal. And I think we're going to be able to pull it off at the end of the day. But it's going to take, you know, it's going to take us to be locked in and 110% committed to the goal at hand. And, you know, hopefully this year, if we're able to do our part, we'll be playing the 11 o'clock game. And then DeSoto and Duncanville will just switch time slots. So that means Duncanville will be playing after us, and then DeSoto will end the night. And if we're able to do that on the same night, I think that may be one of the biggest things that ever happened in the state of Texas ever. And I can say South Oak Cliff the one that kicked the party off.
Already.
Absolutely. But, you know, you kicked the party off a few years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not new to this party, right? You know, you
we're not new to it.
You used to setting it off over in the Cliff, huh?
Yeah. We'll set it off anywhere in the state of Texas. Absolutely. It don't matter. When we look at the travel next year.
There it is.
Hopefully we'll be in New Orleans next year playing the game.
Right. And that's the thing, man. So the growth of the program, man, is in good hands, and we're excited for you, man. And shit, go kick some ass this year, man.
You know what's real though? Like when you're going against coaches, like I got my community under wrap. You know, my city of Dallas, the whole thing. You know, we got it on lock. But when you got to play teams, Matthews got his city on lock, and Samples probably got the damn state on lock. So, you know, it's still hard. It's like the Game of Thrones, man. You know, we trying to take over some territories one day, but right now we taking some L's to get there.
Damn.
But, you know, we gonna be there one day.
You gotta wait for somebody to retire, and then
All right. Coach Todd, I got a couple of questions before we get you out of here, because I know you're disappointed that Lee didn't bring his turkey legs or that.
Yeah. He bring his wings. Pictures I be seeing online, man, with some kind of food that be looking real good.
And I'm hungry as hell now we talking about food. But Duncanville Desoto week, I just want to do a little comparative, because you play both teams. You know, you're a champion.
Both teams.
Play both teams. You know.
Yeah.
You say you lost to them. Hey, which team was the most physical team in your opinion?
In that particular game, I'm gonna say with their offense, I would say DeSoto against us was more physical offensively in the interior,
right,
than Duncanville was the first game of the year. Now that was the first game of the year we played them game number 3, so you know a lot can change throughout the year, but you know DeSoto was more physical up front, and they kind of had, like, you could tell they were trying to be like big brother on little brother type, you know, like we gonna show y'all not in our, y'all not in our league type play. Duncanville, this really kind of first year they kind of switched up schemes a little bit and went to more open personnel sets.
Right.
Now you start talking about blocking on the perimeter, it's Duncanville by far. Right. You know, those guys, you can tell in practice that they actually going out there and them receivers and DBs are running to each other full speed a lot.
Right.
So perimeter blocking, I would give it to Duncanville. Interior in our game, I would give it to DeSoto.
All right, and then more explosive team you think got the more juice in it?
See, that's an easy question. The one that got a V12 engine on in the backfield, and then they got a damn jet on the outside. You know, I mean, and that's not taking away nothing from nobody at DeSoto. You know, they got some explosive kids too.
Absolutely.
But the thing about going against that CD kid is that all it takes is one crease, one guy to get out of alignment, one guy just not to get to where he needs to be. And any play can go 80 yards, which keeps you on alert on defense all the time. I think in 2 years, on 2 runs, he probably had 180 yards on 2 runs.
Damn.
But you take all the other carries, and he probably doesn't even have 50 yards.
Right.
So, you know, you got to stop that explosiveness out of him, and that's hard to do. And the thing that I didn't know if he could do it last year, but when I watched him in the North Shore game,
right,
he proved to me, I thought that was his best game of running back, because he proved to me he was just going to stick his, just going to hit up in there and take what they give him.
Exactly.
And that was the first time I actually saw when number 7 caught him. That was the first team I ever seen actually catch him with an angle.
Right.
And, in that game. So he proved a lot to me. And then, DeCorian, he's DeCorian. I like the little sophomore receiver. I think a lot of people sleep on the Zach Turner kid. I think that Duncanville receiving core is probably one of the best in the state also.
Yes, sir.
And they're more veteran and they're bigger, and so which means they're naturally going to be more physical type kids.
All right. I got one more question for you before we get you out of here and go to the video. How do you feel about realignment next year with the fact that DeSoto is going to be possibly 5A and y'all may have to see him
They won't be in our 5A, but I mean, we don't really care about where we're allowed to go. We know that there's some people out there that's going to try to make obstacles for us because they don't like to see what we're doing and they don't like to see how we do what we're doing. Right. So, we're going to let you know, and we ain't ducking, no action. We're not going to close our mouth. We ain't going to shut up. We're going to talk what we talk, and if you beat us and make us shut up, then we'll talk again later on. But, real llama don't bother us aside Oak Cliff. We about 1,500 kids. Yeah. We're going to be 5A Division 2. Right. We looking to travel around the country and play, and then don't nobody want to play Duncanville, then I'm going to have to end up playing that game again. That's just how this thing go. If we don't play it, we going to scrimmage them. No doubt. They ain't got to worry about not having no scrimmage no more, neither. No doubt. Woo! Okay. Hey, a parting shot on that shot. But, hey, we appreciate you, Coach, 2 times. Everybody give it up for 2 times in the building, baby. I'm about to go eat. Yeah.
All right, Coach T.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the video. High video. Okay.
Watch this. You are looking live.
Get serious, man. That's all I'm really saying, man. If it get serious out here, man. Yeah.
And I've been in shit on me, kill shit on the street. All over. Here we go, man.
Live in studio show. We're gonna do a few more of these things, man. We wanted to do a pregame show at the game. Chopped it up with Coach Mathis, but we both decided the weather was probably gonna be an issue. We're trying to do this outside the stadium. So hey, we doing it tonight live. If it ain't live, it ain't me. It's going down. Man, we excited. Now over to our right, Swaggy, give the mic to Mr. Lamar. Texas Youth and High School Sports Group talking all that cash money. Got more memes on there than anybody I've seen. What's going on, dog?
Thanks. We opening them gates Friday, man.
And put the mic to your mic right there.
So we opening them gates Friday. Gonna open them, push through them, fly over them, whatever it is.
Hey, usually when you open gates, all the water flood in. So I don't know.
We the water. We the water. Gonna play with them Panthers.
Hashtag make Lamar the members. Pass it over to Mr. Tonka, Harvey.
Yo, what's going on? It's Big Tonka, a.k.a. the ambassador of Duncanville. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we're going to make this happen Friday night. You know, we're going to get that A-piece dart about them DeSoto Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it rolling.
No doubt. Pass it over to my man over to the side. All right, tell
me what's going on. My name is Stacy, man. I'm representing Duncanville. We're going to do what it do, man. We're going to make it happen. No disrespect to DeSoto, but they're going to have to be taught a lesson.
Okay.
Right? It's going to be taught a lesson. They're going to have to respect the big brothers, and we're going to do it this Friday, man. Don't open up nothing you can't handle.
What lesson do you want to teach them?
I'll give it back to him.
Stacey,
I'm sorry?
What lesson do you want them to learn?
To respect the elders. We're the big boys on the team. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to come in, shake hands, play the game, make sure they're okay, keep them going for the next team. Hope they win a championship again, but they're going to have to do it after we handle our business. You know what I'm saying?
Can we say
Eagles? We want to punish them boys to make them get ready for 5A football.
All right, hey, tell them about your son real quick. Who that monster is at Duncanville, right quick.
So I got a youngster coming up, man, a little sophomore, Trey Mosley. A lot of people know about him. Big boy, 6 foot, 220, running up that middle, man. He got a big brother, CD. Everybody knows who CD is. CD's been really working with him, been a big brother to him, so he's ready. So he's coming, man. Duncanville got some backs, man. Call him three-headed monster, but mine's the baby of the group, but the biggest one, just running through there, man. Just really working hard to try to prove himself to Coach Samp that he's the next man up.
All right, no doubt. So, Lamont, make Lamont a member. The hashtag, everybody know it. Shout out, man. How you
movement.
The movement. Hey, you talk more noise about the DeSoto. You representing hard and stuff like that. So, hey, they now you talking about opening gates and stuff, man. What y'all got for them? I know you be around the boys and practice and stuff.
All right, man. It's gonna be a physical game, man. This ain't the DeSoto of, I said it before and I said it again. They coming ready to play with that attitude. I don't know, we PG tonight, so I ain't gonna say that word, but you know they got that attitude and that mentality. They ready for Friday night, man.
All right, so y'all all answer this question. Weather. If it's raining on Friday night, is this gonna destroy the feel of this game? Because I'm gonna say this. Last year, I was headed to that game, and it rained so damn hard, my truck stopped on the highway, so I turned around and went home. So,
go ahead. Yeah, last year was kind of different. It was a different kind of rain, and it was windy on top of that. It was windy, raining, and cold. That was different last year, but this year the game's so hyped up. The kids know, both sides know. You know, it's different now with both teams coming off state championships.
Absolutely.
So I don't think that weather gonna matter at all. It's gonna be 48 minutes of hard-nosed football.
I think also you got to realize this. Last year, DeSoto came into that game with already 2 losses? One? That loss to St. Francis, to me, pretty much made that game Duncanville gonna blow them out type of game. But this year, they both come in undefeated. They both hot. No disrespect, they both blew out South Oak Cliff. I think it's gonna be a different atmosphere. Even if it do rain, I think the crowd's still gonna show up. Last year, I was with Lamont last year. It wasn't a soul hardly there last year. Like, everybody was at home watching that game. Nobody was in the stadium. So I think even with rain, I think a lot of people gonna still be in umbrellas, drinking hot chocolate, and watching some smash mouth football. Go Eagles.
Hey, pass it to Tonka, because you were there last year, and that's what I felt like destroyed the game, because you lost all the fandom. There was no fans in the stands. The weather was ridiculous, and I think that just took the whole energy out of that game. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want anything to distract from the game. You don't want no weather to be an issue, all that type of stuff. What was your feel from the game last year?
I mean, like you said, it took the fun and energy from the game, because I think 97.9 The Beat was supposed to show up to that game, and you had everybody in the whole Dallas area that was going to show up to that game. Now, the only people you had at that game were like parents, kind of true supporters of the team, and that was it. Most of the parents could even make it to the game. You know what I'm saying? So, I think this year it's going DeSoto, they should have picked another venue for this one, because it's going to pack it out. It's going to be a packed house out there. So,
I will say this. The Dub was the only media that last year. The only media. So, yeah, I think this year you're going to see Channel 8, Channel 4, everybody, Bally's. It's going to be, you're going to be on the sideline with a lot of hard hitters Friday night. Because this is the biggest game in the state of Texas. In the nation, you're right. Exactly, because you got the number, 6, Duncanville, against number 13. But I think for DeSoto, man, this is a huge game for them based off the fact if you can beat the number 6 team in the nation and you're already 13, I think that'll elevate them all the way up into the top 5. A Duncanville win, I can see them going probably about to the number 4 or 3 spot. But DeSoto is big for them to win this game because it'll put them on a way national stage than what they already are. And it'll and like Coach Ty said before he left, it'll make a lot of out-of-town teams want to play them next year, which they already do now, but it'll put them more just on the map. So I feel like they need this win way better than Duncanville do.
Yeah, now as far as the weather, we all remember those games, right? So we remember the snow game.
Yep.
We remember the fall game.
Yep.
I remember we played Purdue. It rained, sleeted, snowed, and the sun came out, and the score was 5-0. Safety in the field goal. That's how we won the game. You remember those games. You know what I'm saying? You don't start playing football till November when the weather changed, right? Remember when we was kids and it rained? Remember when it snowed when we were kids and we would run outside and we instantly had a snowball game? We played football in the snow. That was football. And that's what we finna get Friday. So rain, sleet, or snow, whatever the elements are. Because that game is going to be a physical, bruising game that you're going to have to be able to do what DeSoto wants to do and Duncanville wants to do is run the football.
Right.
And take your shots when you can take them downfield. You know what I mean? So, to me, whatever comes weather-wise, as long as they can line up and play that game and they don't cancel it, I'm going to be there. You know what I mean? That's going to be a game. It's going to be an epic game. And I really look forward to it. And I hope the Fighting Le Mans show up.
Talk that talk.
I'll say this. Last year's team, I can admit last year's team was more of a finesse type of team. I don't think the weather definitely hampered that game plan. Now, it wasn't an excuse because, hell, CD, I think he scored again from last year, so that wasn't an excuse. But this team is more physical, more, they can adapt to this type of game. To this, hey, we put a line up, hits on the map, you hit back, we hit back. So I don't think the weather would be a major factor.
I think they was that last year. That's why they won. That like DeSoto won state wasn't because they could throw the balls, because they could run the ball.
Right.
See,
and they could stop the run.
I think me and you talked about this afterwards. Remember, after that game was when it all changed, and we kind of transitioned more into a ground and pound team with Tiger to help that defense out. I think me and you talked about this a few times. We were having a debate.
Yeah.
Are we a passing team? Are we a running team? And you kind of pointed out that, hey, once I start running the ball with Tiger and them other backs, that kind of helped the defense out a little bit. And I think that game really showed, hey, man, you need to run a damn ball.
well, hey, y'all acting a little too friendly for me. Tonky, get the mic. CD, y'all just neighborly right now.
Because last year at that game, it only rained probably for like the pregame and maybe like at kickoff. The rest of the game was just cold. It was just straight up smash mouth football. So there ain't no excuses. If it's cold, raining, if it's sunny, bats flying in there, Duncanville coming to play some ball. We ain't using no excuse. You heard me?
I said it. It wasn't an excuse. Yeah. It wasn't an excuse now. And I remember a little differently. I think it rained up until at least halftime. You can go look at some of the film. But hell, at that point though, at halftime, shit, it was already over. We just being real.
Hey, I just saw an interview with Jay. I just saw an interview with J Mac, and he had CD, and CD said that he gonna be resting by the end of the third quarter again. I saw that. You saw that?
Hey,
I was like, man,
he does that every game, man. He steps away, man. He steps away. First quarter, second half, he got his slides on. But listen, real talk. This game, like I got family in Chicago, I got family in Kentucky, and they're all tuned in. Like I even got family that's here from Minnesota right now. They're all tuned in to this game. This is worldwide. This is bigger than what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Like this is really changing lives to our kids, and we're all out for 20, man. It's doing something big for our community, for us as a group. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. Now, that's what I mean by DeSoto lose it, but win, lose, or draw. It's gonna make a difference. And this may be the last year, right? Telling y'all.
That's tough.
Year,
that's tough. That's tough. That's
so
tough.
Duncanville can't go out like that.
Is it because they running?
It looks like it. I think the school got rid of some kids and. So they're going to...
But they can opt to stay up if they want to.
Okay.
We'll let Courtney answer that.
Well, what do they have to do with Alito? They're going to see Alito after this?
Alito's probably going up also.
No, it's all strategic.
Alito's probably
so y'all got to knock Alito off, huh?
No, they'll be CJ also.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Hey, Sway, you get a quick question, and then we're going to give a parting shot before we go to our next video and get our next guest on.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Do y'all feel like at the end of the day, ESPN gonna feel like they dropped the ball? They jumped the gun a little early with the Red Oak, Lake Belton, instead of having this game.
I don't know how ESPN goes about scheduling their game. But one thing that Matt Stilk told me was for ESPN to schedule this game, it would have to be moved to a Thursday or a Saturday due to UIL rules. Now, I'm pretty sure if ESPN could, the Red Oak and Lake Belton game was a pretty good game.
Yeah,
this game
real good game. Yeah.
2 top 15 teams in the nation. But like I say, I don't know how they would have. Basically, the game would have to be moved to a Thursday night or a Saturday night because, like I say, UIL doesn't allow live television games on Fridays.
Hey, that's a good point. What we're gonna do now is I need everybody just to give a parting shot. Talk your best noise before we get out of here because I ain't bring y'all up here to be friendly.
Let the losers go first.
Oh, okay, that's a shot right there. Let's go.
I'm gonna say this because I don't like giving teams bulletin board material. I call it, college coaches always say don't give no team no bulletin board material.
Right.
I'm gonna say this though. Team that's gonna win, who's ever front seven is the best and plays the best, wins in those trenches, and also the quarterback with the least turnovers is gonna win that game. And I believe Duncanville is gonna be the one that's gonna come out on top.
Listen, you're not gonna find a dynamic team that's even as it's gonna be. CD gets the clown because we got somebody on the outside that's just catching everything you could think of. So, I mean, from running the ball to passing it, it's amazing. And then we're not even talking about defense. Like, literally, we stopping everybody. Ain't nobody getting no yardage on us all year long. You're not getting downfield on us. So you praying to get 10, 15 yards on defense.
Hold on. Somebody posted something. And Lee Feaster loved it and kind of repeated it about the top sack getters in the. I claim it. I did. Was it in the state or in the city or where? In the district. In the district. In the district. All right. So here's what people don't take into consideration. They don't play the second half.
Ooh, talk that talk.
No, your defense plays second half. Yes. Y'all have been in more games than Duncanville. Y'all have been in more games than Duncanville.
We've been in one game.
Y'all have been in more. Y'all were still playing against Skyline.
No, our second team was playing.
Now the referees was playing in that Skyline game.
Yeah, our second team was playing.
I'm just saying, y'all.
Let me say this. I'm at the Skyline game. I'm looking at
y'all in the Wasatch game. Y'all had to play second half.
No, I'm
just asking, man. I'm asking a question. Okay, so y'all did have to. Y'all had to get a lot of sacks.
But that's what I was going to say. Like, what happened to the Waxahachie game?
Like, it was the last 4 minutes of the game y'all took off with it? The last 4 minutes? It was what, 28, 28? They shouldn't even been on halftime.
And how many games y'all play? It's the same amount of games?
Yeah. 7. Both of them 7.
Yeah, we both had 2 byes.
Did y'all have 2 byes too?
We had 2 byes.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Y'all played more time on the field. Your starters played more than theirs. I bet you if you go count the amount of plays the starters played versus Duncanville, I bet y'all play more.
I bet you it's not.
You know why I'm a
bet you is not. I can almost get.
So what about Waxahachie? Did your starters play more snaps in Waxahachie game? How many sacks I get in the Waxahachie game? 12.
Nah. Why that's what we're going about? Not at all. People sleeping on Jason Douglas. I think he's a.
Nah, man, y'all got a good defensive line. Ain't nobody denying that.
No doubt.
Yeah, ain't nobody denying that, man.
Hey, man, look, I'm going to have to kick you off this set because we got to move on to all the other guests we got on. But, man, hey, y'all turned up. I appreciate y'all stopping by, man. We're going to go to this video in a second, man. But
before y'all go,
yeah.
Make Lamar a member.
I knew you were going to say that.
Make Lamar a member. Hey, appreciate you.
Hey.
Hall of Fame. We in video mode. All right, we in video.
Say hood.
It ain't live, it ain't me. Your boy is back, man. The dub is in the building, the live show, man. We appreciate it. Hey, we got more royalty on the stage. Larry Oliver, class of 94, right? Quarterback, man. Look, quarterback. I mean, this brother like a defensive end over here. Man. Was you this tall in high school? Was you this tall in high school?
About 6'5". Yeah, man. He's probably like 260.
Nah, don't start that. Woo! Play
225.
Listen,
play with Byron Hanspard. Oh, could you hand him the mic, Mama Moore?
Well, so here's the other thing that a lot of people don't know about Larry. He was part of that regime that kind of like kick started DeSoto.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kind of I wouldn't say the originators because the years before that they was building up to it.
Right.
I think his class came in as the class that kind of took DeSoto to some heights, and they haven't looked back since.
No doubt. Hey, and that good deal because when I played at Duncanville, the last time we played DeSoto, I think we won 64-3. So yeah, but that was in the '80s, so it shows my age. I'm probably the oldest one on this panel. I don't know. All right, next to him we got Kojak. All right, microphone, Mr. CCE himself.
What up? What up? What up?
And he's prominent in the program. You do you work for the network that they're going on. You work with Donovan Lewis, them?
Yeah, I did it the last couple of years, but no, I'm not doing it this year.
Not this year? Okay.
No, I spot him a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm also a DeSoto alum as well.
Absolutely.
You're younger than him.
Oh, so y'all played on the same team? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know you was that old, Kojak.
Yeah. No die.
All die.
No die. No die.
I ain't gonna even front. I don't like salt and pepper look on myself. All right, here we go. Hey, so this is amazing that we get to have one of the dads. I call him Father Feaster. He's Booby Feaster's dad, the most dynamic freshman in the state this year, and he's sitting next to Mama Moore, who had the most dynamic freshman in the state a couple of years ago. So what's up, Mr. Lee Feaster?
Not much, man. Not much.
You got to talk loud. You sound like Barry White.
Not much. Not much, man.
Hey, the other thing is you can tell by the gut that he cooks really well, because this boy does. Look, I don't mean to stunt you like that, but man, them turkey legs you do are the best. And my gut is starting to just poke out. Look, I wasn't like this before you started feeding me, dog.
Hey, I do a little bit of everything, man.
Bro, the food is amazing. My wife scarfed down every time I bring the food. She eats more of it than I do because she just can't get out of it. Amazing. So what business do you have, or is this something?
No, I have a catering service. I'm an inclusion teacher at DeSoto, but I have a catering service. It's Feasters Barbecue and Soul Food, but besides doing barbecue and soul food, hell, if the price is right, I'll do Chinese. It doesn't matter.
Hey, I believe it. And I didn't realize this until you told me, but you had another baby that was at DeSoto a few years ago. He actually played when my son played at DeSoto.
Yeah, graduated in 20.
In 20.
Moved down here in 18 from Shreveport.
He
played linebacker and defensive end from 18 to 20. So, I laugh a lot of times. Oh, man, you just getting down here in this. I'm like, even before then, Cal Collins is a cousin of mine. My uncle was the president of the Boosters Club.
Okay.
I mean, so we're a little grounded in DeSoto. We know about SOC. He was the principal at SOC when Emmett was there. So,
oh, wow.
So
yeah.
We've been around a little bit.
Yeah, got some strong ties, and it's funny because you're from Shreveport, I'm from Shreveport, so we got more in common than I thought.
Yeah, that's why I laugh when they say Oak Cliff. I'm from the bottom.
Bro, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I know about the boot. So one thing before passing to Mama Moore, the pressure of having a son with so much accolades. I know there's been a little hate behind the scenes. We talked about that. But, I mean, just the accolades and the love on the other end and how you handle the pressure of having a son that's such a great player and that's going to be one of the best to ever walk through there.
Man, I used to be quick to come back. He'll tell you in a minute. You say something about my son, I was coming. Now, it don't bother me as much, man. It don't bother me as much because at the end of the day, the kid is gonna be who he is.
Right.
And you can't stop that. What God has already placed in place, you can't stop that. The kid trains hard, and a lot of times I think people feel like I'm speaking from a father's perspective, but I've coached high school. I've coached middle school. I coached McCowan the last couple of years. I've coached Little League. So I'm not always speaking from a father's point of view. I'm speaking from a coach's point of view. How he learned to play DN, it came from here. How he learned to, as far as running it came from here. I ain't always been this size. You know, that's just real. That's just real.
I used to be a running back.
But hey, I was DB. So, hey, not now, but
right.
But what I'm saying, he's been that guy in every aspect. We moved down. When Courtney brought him down here,
right,
and he played in a few games here. We moved down here, played with DFW Elite. Carl was one of his coaches on the 10-year-old when he came 10U. He ended up becoming the guy then. When we were doing travel ball, he ended up becoming the guy then. So it's not anything new playing on a big stage.
Right.
This doesn't bother him. It's like, okay, another game.
Right.
So that's what I love about his approach to it, his attitude. And what folks don't understand, his IQ is crazy. His IQ is nuts. It's not just the physical aspect, the speed aspect, and all of that, but his IQ, the things that he's able to read, and he's not just able to read on the offensive side. If you flip him, he's that same guy at corner or that same guy at safety.
So Dion will put
I'm just telling you.
So Dion to put that D on his chest. So he just all around dog.
He can do. I promise you, they train together. Who guards each other? Them two guard each other a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, effectively, because nobody else can handle them. Okay. So for them to get the work, they guard each other.
All right, Mama Moore. Look, now this is our favorite person in the group because she be talking cash money. God, dog. God, I'll be like, ooh, I'll be high, and I don't even want to come in because I ain't trying to catch none of that smoke. What's going on?
Hey.
Look at that, now she gonna sound humble. So, how does it feel being the mama bear of the #1 wide receiver in his class, all around athlete? And I mean, I interviewed him years ago, and he's always been this humble athlete to me. But I'm starting to see him break out his shell a little bit. So
act like his mama. That's what you're trying to say?
No, I ain't saying that. You know, maybe a little bit, but how does it feel? You don't. It's the bag. I call it the bag. Don't fumble the bag. Make sure your baby is good. Don't do anything like. Don't be a helicopter parent. I think you've done a good job of not doing all that type of stuff. So how have you handled that and the success?
I mean, I let him be him, and I do me.
Okay. I like that answer.
I really don't. He's mine. I mean, everything that he's accomplishing, I feel great about it. I'm proud of him, and it's been a roller coaster ride. But I mean,
is it just going up the whole time?
Just the whole experience. So right now he's going into the recruitment part of it. So that is what I mean by the roller coaster. The part that he's talking about, the Little League, that was the easy part. Like, my son was really never that guy. Now, see, Courtney may disagree, but for me, he was never really that guy. He played on all the select teams, and I was more of a helicopter mom then because I didn't want him to get hurt. I was more of that type of parent. So I pulled him from being a running back when he started to play select ball because they didn't have a weight limit. He came from Pop Warner where everybody was the same size. So when he got to the point where he was like, I want to play select, I made him stop playing running back and pushed him more to be a receiver. And so that was that.
Yeah,
I created him.
One of the things that I'm extremely impressed with you, Mama Moore, is the way you educate other parents. You know what I mean? I think that's awesome because you take your time and tell these other parents. Like, I was reading a post and I remember you came right behind it and was telling the lady, hey, hey, we got a show in here. Right? Y'all need to go on with that stuff. Go on with that foolishness.
The dub, baby.
I'm sorry, my mother. We got all type of people come up in and out of his place, man. You know, we got to get security out there, Pat. You got to do a better job keeping us secure. That's just terrible. But I'm really impressed with that, and I just want to say, keep doing that, because a lot of times these parents don't know. You know what I mean? As a person who's going through it, you're able to talk to them in a way where they understand, especially these mamas, because they get a lot of, really emotional. And, we all do when it comes to our kids, for sure. And Lee, man, you can cook really well, but you was never a corner. You couldn't have been.
I want a free turkey neck Friday night.
Hold on.
I only started gaining weight when I turned 35. What are you talking about?
But you're 40.
Huh?
But you're 40.
I'm 44 years old.
Yeah.
I'll be 45 in a couple of weeks.
You was that size at 32.
Who?
I'm just messing with you. So what Mama Moore requested is when Duncanville wins, you got a meal prep her for a week. When Duncanville
Friday
wins,
night. I said Friday night.
No. Let's talk about that. No. My issue with the comment. You said when Duncanville wins.
Yeah, when we win on Friday, I want a turkey leg.
She wants you to meal prep her for a week.
See, that's what I love about all y'all. That's what I love about
No, you thinking way too small, Mama Moore. We meal prepping for a week.
Look, if y'all win, you got a free meal from me.
For a week.
You got a free meal from me.
Meal prep.
Huh?
You meal prepping her for a week?
That ain't what I said.
No meal prep?
That's not what I said.
Okay, well, I think she needs to ask for more.
you gotta lose when
they lose.
What you mean?
Ain't no when they
What you mean?
When they
Ain't no when they lose.
is this mic on?
No, it's off.
When they lose,
It's off.
When you lose.
You real close to the DeSoto
When you lose.
city line.
I would like a meal myself.
Now we need to go deep. We need to go deeper than that.
Deeper than that?
Deeper than that.
What you think?
Let's talk about a good transaction.
Listen, don't make your receiver core mad over there now. With these
No.
transactions.
The difference between DeSoto and Duncanville is we're used to having multiple receivers go Division I.
Okay.
We can speak a lot of facts today.
Yep, that's factual.
It's been a week this year where DeSoto had 5 receivers have a catch in a college football game.
But do they block?
Hold on.
But do they block?
Hold on.
Y'all have receivers that do not block.
I haven't finished it though, Will, it's been
no. Go ahead.
It's been 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks where we haven't seen a Division I Duncanville receiver get a catch in a college football game.
Oh, say word. Say word. Oh my God. You are so.
We want to talk about
Courtney.
going all the way across
Courtney,
the board.
She's a lady. You can't undress her like that. What is wrong with you?
Pure D1 certified best receiver in his class. Arguably could be top 5 in the country no matter what class he's in. That's how special that kid is. CCE top prospect since he's been 8 years old, right? Mm-hmm. All the love in the world. A lot of talent over there. What I'm saying is that talent in high school does a great job.
So are you saying?
Hold on. Now this is when you get a pause.
Okay.
We're going to have 2 get drafted on our D-line this year, coming out early. See, it's a difference between, they say that they the D1 what? We the D1 capital.
We are D1 different.
Yeah, but we D1 capital.
We are
meaning
D1 different.
Our D1 kids get to the league.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're done?
Mike drop.
You're done?
Since 89.
Hey, but you know what's funny?
When Carter was that, and Carter started to fall off.
Mm-hmm.
But what does this have to do with the D1 athletes that are going to play on Friday?
It was DeSoto. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right. You're right.
But we're talking about the history.
No, what we're talking about is Friday night. And what we're talking about is they ain't beat them in 5 years. Yep. So I don't care what they do past Friday night. We talking about on Friday night when it's time to line up and play football, those special players haven't been showing up.
Are y'all going to get a one-on-one? That's what I want to know. A one-on-one? Yeah, y'all going to get a
Can't say
one-on-one?
they have.
No. I can agree with what you're saying. Right here, I can agree with what you're saying. But the attitude. Hold on, no.
But
the attitude. No, we're talking about last year. See, like Lamar said, that reminds me of a Cowboy fan. You can't tell me nothing about 25 years ago. You can't tell me nothing about last year. I get it. They won. It's over. We're talking about now.
Well, but that's what we're listen. Okay,
we're talking about now.
At the end of the day,
we understand the history.
Courtney, are we gonna get the one-on-one Friday?
We understand the history. We understand it.
I'm not even talking about the history.
And usually, what ends up happening, I've always said it. They'll come out. DeSoto energy is not the same as Duncanville. Duncanville will scare the hell out of them before they even get on the field. They'll scare the hell out of them before they even get on the field.
In years past.
I've seen it. My son played on the. I've seen it. Because I've been like, what the hell wrong with them? But this team is not that team. This team has a nasty mentality. This team has a drag they nut across your head mentality. So they're matching energy. So when you're matching energy and you got the same athletes, that just seems like a hell of a game to me.
Okay, so
that's all I'm saying.
But hold on. I hear you. And that sounds good. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is, with all that, I hear that every year. We're different.
No.
Okay, Lee,
I got the perfect answer for you, though.
You can say that all you want to. You can say that all you want to. Every year, y'all have that same energy from the stands. You can say the kids have it this year, and that's fine. And here's the deal. At the end of the day, they are a state championship team. They are a championship program. They are arguably the first or second best team in the state of Texas, bar none. Right? If they went, they will beat everybody they play. We wouldn't have this discussion against any other teams that they play. We wouldn't have these discussions, right? But we're having them because they haven't won. And as much as we sit there and talk, you don't know until the end of Friday night when that game clock hits 0 and we're at the end of that game. And if y'all win that game, salute. It's about time. I remember vividly Michigan wasn't Michigan until we beat Ohio State. So you're not going to become who you want to be until you beat the cat that has been dragging you for all these years.
And this is understandable. But we're talking about opinions right now.
We're talking about facts.
We're talking about facts.
We're talking about facts.
Hey, Courtney, go ahead. I want to hear your response real quick, Courtney.
But what I'm saying, you asked me to speak on why I feel like they will be. I'm just telling you.
I don't think that, and here's the greatest point of it. Her son has played twice. Booby is playing in his first one. It's a different environment.
Right.
It's a different level of environment. Like, we talked about different rivals. Like, DeSoto has a lot of merging rivalries. Like, Waxahachie wants to beat us really, really bad. They play up. Probably a good percentage of those kids are DeSoto kids. Then you got Cedar Hill does the same thing. We scrimmage Lancaster, same thing. So we run across a lot of those. Duncanville is our nemesis, but they are the big dog right now. No mistake about it. They the big dog. In 1991... 1990, we had never, ever beat a Duncanville team ever before. In 92, you started having emergence of a different type of kid coming through the program. Same coaches, different type of kid. Same coaches, different type of kid. And by the time 92 came,
I want to say this. We ain't never lost to Duncanville.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this. It's funny, and I'm gonna let you talk in a second, Larry. It's funny because I mentioned how we mollywopped DeSoto, but you were absolutely right because that's about the time when J-Mac'd over to DeSoto, right?
Well, yeah, but that's
what year was that?
That was 90. Like J-Mac finished in 93, so he was at DeSoto when you was there. You was a junior, he was a senior.
Okay. So you talking about Jeremy? Okay.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, man. Is DeSoto is Carter. Like we say that because it's true. Once the migration of Carter and Oak Cliff went to DeSoto. Okay? And that's what I was saying. When his class was the classic again at the beginning, kick-started DeSoto. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, we could talk about coach. I mean, we could talk about players. We could talk about schemes. We could talk about attitudes. We could talk about all that stuff. the bottom line is what nobody is saying is Mathis never beat Samples. And that's where that game has always come down to. Y'all can have dogs, y'all can have whatever y'all want to. But until then, you beat him. You beat him at Kincaid with a sophomore Kincaid. So yeah. So what I'm saying though, dude. Say that again. What's a lot of firsts?
Got his first chip.
Yeah.
So did Samples.
So this was the same statement. This same statement was made at the state championship about Samples with North Shore, right?
What's that?
About Duncanville not beating North Shore, right?
Oh,
every year is something you got to climb. Like me and MJ were talking about, when all these private schools come in there, none of us are beating in these nationally ranked private schools.
Right.
And so you got to play it every year. It's a different. We don't know what the outcome going to be. You can't dress up no more. We can't dress up no more. He can talk to his son all day long. Same thing with her son. At the end of the day, those trenches guys got to make the plays or not make the plays. They got a 5-star, true general in number 8. We got to block him. But guess what? Same thing with North Shore had to block him. There's everybody in the state from Westfield got to block Colin Simmons. If you don't block Colin Simmons is a problem. 29. If you can't tackle 29, if you give him creases, he's going to bang his head on the goalpost. Then you got a guy at receiver. If we can't cover him, if we can't match his athleticism with the ball in the air, it's going to be some problems. But on the other side of the ball,
and they got a quarterback.
And they got a quarterback. But I'm going to speak on him fourth in that group. The Corey and Moore, 29 and 8, are at the top of everybody's board in regards to it. Correct. And then they got a great coaching staff. They got a lot of guys who have coached big level games. So you give them all that credit. Can we get some? Well, we got to take it on Friday. We'll get D2 credit later on, but we got to win on Friday. It ain't no use us talking about it. Nothing at all. We got to win on Friday.
Hey, Swaggy, before you jump in real quick, just one thing. Mr. Oliver, I just want you, from your perspective, because like you said, y'all started the swag. I was telling Coach Mathis in an interview, I think last year, that I felt like DeSoto got that same swag that Carter had back in the days. And now it makes sense. It comes full circle because there was a lot of Carter guys that migrated out that way. How does it feel from back then to now? I'm pretty sure you paid attention to the rivalry over the years.
So to keep it simple, I would have went to Carter, but I moved to DeSoto in 5th grade. So our class, 1990, it was some good guys in them class. I'm not saying 1990 probably was the best team in DeSoto before we hit it, my opinion. But when we hit it, it just was a whole different. Everything changed. And then you had guys like Tatum Bell and Ellis Hobbs coming saying, "We came to DeSoto because of what you guys did." We played Carter in the 3rd round of the playoffs, and that's when it all shifted. So we had a lot of people started moving out, and that's when it changed. But again, when we played Duncanville for 4 years, it wasn't even close. So I don't know what's going to happen Friday, but it wasn't close then.
Good deal. All right, go ahead, Mama Moore.
This just in.
Okay.
So, Courtney, you mentioned that.
Watch this. Go ahead.
You mentioned that.
Go ahead. Be petty. Go ahead. I already know you. Go ahead.
You mentioned that in the past 6 weeks, a Duncanville athlete.
I knew it. I knew Petty would go come out. Go ahead. Who sent it to you? Tell me who sent it to you.
The Roderick Daniels Jr.
He's in the portal now. He's not playing
at SMU playing.
Oh, he's playing.
Scored 2 touchdowns.
Last week. Last week? Oh, so he's out of the portal now. No, it was a headline saying that he was no longer going to play. He was going to redshirt.
He's in the portal because he's
no. But I'm saying he was saying that he wasn't going to play anymore. So he got 2 touchdowns last week. Roger Daniels
and he ran one back.
And he killed us at DeSoto for 2 or 3 years.
Definitely unstoppable.
So it's 6-1.
Oh wow, it's
kind of like the other way around, right? Isn't that how many victories y'all have?
No, it's about 6-1.
Like 1-6 or something?
No. Y'all just telling us. Y'all opening the book up right now. Y'all opening the book up with y'all opening the book up with the book of samples.
I do want to say
you in the book of samples. You in the book of samples. But open that book up with the book of Dodge and all the other guys. When
that was the last time that Mathis said that he was going to flood the gates. He's never said that again.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing to it.
That was the year y'all was going to make a Netflix movie too. What happened?
I'm just, here's the crazy part of it is too. Y'all needed the DeSoto guy to win state.
Oh. Is that right? Who was that?
What DeSoto coach won state in 2016?
Who was that? No, he's a Duncanville guy now.
He's a DeSoto guy for 12, 13, 14 years, right? So you want to call him, I'll call him a DeSoto guy. He won our first ever state championship.
What happened to him?
He can't write history without
What happened to him? You on the board? Tell us what happened to him. Why y'all don't know about
Not on the board. Don't even do that.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys, we're running a little long, but hey, I want everybody to get their parting shot before we get out of here and bring Jesse White in.
This is love right here. We love Duncanville. It's brothers versus brothers. In the backyard going at it.
Absolutely.
They right now, hats off to them, man. They're the number 16 ranked in the country.
Number one in Texas.
Number one in Texas. Number one in Texas. They got 5 stars at, I think, 4 or 5 different positions on the field. They have tons of scholarship guys.
And several coming.
And several more coming.
The most elite wide receiver core that you will see this season.
Okay.
Most elite. That's a pretty good title for it.
Hey, I'm going to jump in real quick because I think y'all have a back and forth for the next 2 hours. We're going to start with Larry. Everybody get their parting shot before you get out here. Give me a score prediction.
I'm going to say 27-24 DeSoto. Class of 94. We started this thing.
Okay. DeSoto, you.
I'm going to say fourth quarter game, 24-17.
Okay. Defense is putting in work.
I didn't know shootout. It's 27-17 game. DeSoto win.
Okay, you got 10-point spread.
Y'all can't kick an extra point?
Somebody missing something.
Go Carl, we be messing with people about them damn special teams.
So I'm going to say that it depends solely on the weather because we know you guys can't play in the elements.
Dang.
So if it does not rain, then I'll give y'all to cover the 21. But if it does, a whole lot to a little.
Just out of curiosity, what are running backs with
Okay. Well, hey, this has been a hell of a panel up here, man. We got to do this live again, man. We're going to go to another video, but, hey, we appreciate Mama Moore, Father Feaster, Mr. CCE, Mr. Larry Oliver. Appreciate y'all stopping by the Dub.
Lock the gates.
Okay. We're going to bring Mr. Lobo himself. Lamont Pickett, too. All right, we'll get Lobo and Lamont on the set.
Yeah, we Texas made. Yeah, we Texas made. Yeah, we Texas made. Hey. Yeah, we Texas made. That mean we Texas paid. In the lat, sipping Timberland, Texas paid. People be tripping, they doing their thing. Grind a lot to be shine a lot. People in the parking lot, living the game, trying to find a spot. They don't know what we do with Texas. Rolling like it comes with Lexus. People be tripping, they tucking the doors and they coming down hard and they building the Texas. Do what I do what I gotta. Work back harder, cause I'm harder. Flipping the game, flipping the paint, dandy paint, know where it ain't. Texas legends in these streets, doing their thing, packing heat. Ain't nobody compete, talking it up because we eat. And we do what we gotta do to become a Texas legend. All these people but y'all just stepping and now they coming, they gripping. Doing what I gotta do. Back to the world with an attitude. Telling the people that they had to do. Coming up back in the black and blue. Yeah, yeah. It takes.
Hey, if it ain't live, it ain't me. It's the Dub in the building. Shout out to J Mac. Shout out to B Rise. They didn't get to make it by tonight, but hey, this is so fun. They gonna want to be here next time. We got Coach Carr in the building. We got myself. We got Swaggy Witt. We got Lamont, and we got Jesse and them goddamn Lobos. As a matter of fact, man, you got to stand up, bro. Like,
you can see the outfit, man.
My boy looking like Lobo the Clown.
I love it.
He's like a Jamaican boss. Oh, my Lord. They say you like a Jamaican boss.
Amen.
Oh, give him a mic. They can't hear you.
My wife got me this for my birthday, man, so that meant more than anything, honestly. So, diehard Lobo fans, shit ain't a shame in the word. Say what you want to say, but hey, it is what it is, man. So,
she love her some Jesse, boy.
Boy, like a mother.
Hey, do you love your wife? Or do you love your wife more than you love Longview?
Woo!
That's a good answer.
Yeah, right.
He did. Hey. Yeah. Well, hey, what's that? Good answer. That's Family Feud.
Good answer.
Family Feud like a mother. Yeah. Hey, man, it's been a fun show. Jesse, we didn't get to get your comments on DeSoto.
Real needed.
I mean, on the DeSoto Duncanville matchup, man. We talk behind the scenes, so I kind of know something that somebody else don't know, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. But talk your talk.
This game ain't gonna be close, bro. Like, I'm listening to all these DeSoto Dash fans, Lamont, all them. They hyping themselves up and everything. It's cool. It's good on paper. But Duncanville gonna beat the ball more than 3 touchdowns. Like, it ain't gonna be close. They keep saying how good the offensive line is and all. That's cool, but this Duncanville got an elite front seven. It's totally different. So all this rushing yards and everything against these other teams and all that, but like Duncanville right now got their number. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it and say we ain't the same team and all that and all this stuff from last year. Not to make this about Longview, but like I said, something about Longview and how that turned out. So I look at the same thing, man. I just don't believe. I think 48-20 gonna be the score.
No.
They got 2 elite players, not the whole front seven.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, it's going down, man. This is the game of the century, the game of the year, the game of the week. The number 1 game in the nation, the number 1 game in the state of Texas. We're excited to talk about this game. But now we got to talk about Swaggy Witt's top 10 picks.
It's that time, man. Hey, we've been waiting, 10 weeks for this, and it's finally here. October 27th, 2023. Hey, I don't care where you at. I don't care what you got to do. You might want to be at Eagle Stadium in DeSoto because it's going to be a show. With that being said, it's time for Swaggy Games of the Week. Now, usually we'll do a top 10, but I put in an 11th game this week because we got another game in the state of Texas that's big this weekend. And it's number 11. You got Humble, Atascocita, 8-0, 5-0. At Galena Park, North Shore, 8-0, 5-0. I'm going to start with you, Lamont.
Man, I'm gonna go North. I'm gonna go North Shore, man. Itasca is kind of like we are to them folks on Camp Wilson right now. You know, they got to get over that hump. Every year they might go 14-1. We all know who that one loss came from.
I'm going 33-28 at Tascasita.
What you got, Bo?
I'm going to roll with No Show for the same reason that Lamont said.
Coach Carter Star.
Well, how's Lamont going to say that about North Shore but still going for DeSoto versus Duncanville?
Because I think we get over the hump this year.
You think North Shore going to get over the hump?
No, I'm picking North Shore to beat Itasca.
Right. So using that same logic, you should be picking Duncanville.
I don't know the inside and outs of the Itasca program, what's going on. I I'm at DeSoto practice daily. I'm at the every game.
And you game planning? You game plan too?
I might. Let me call Matt. You give him a few pointers.
I got North Shore, man.
It's simple, man. Caleb Bailey is back, playing hell of a football this year, looking like he's most likely going to be the state MVP end of the year if DJ don't win it again. So give me North Shore by 20. All right, moving on. Now we're in the top 10. Then we got that out the way. Now here go a game that has a lot of playoff implications on it. Neither team can afford a loss in this game. I believe I read the loser of this game is pretty much eliminated. And that is Cedar Hill, 3-5, 2-3. At Mansfield Legacy, 3-5, 2-3. I'm going to go with you first, Jesse. What you got?
Cedar Hill, 35-3.
Lamar, what you got?
Man, come on, Swag. J-Mac said you was going to have a game on here like that, man. Legacy ain't got not a fee-fee-ta-ta. Give me them short horns.
Me personally, TTHL. What you got, Pat?
Yeah, they're going to turn them horns loose. I was, a little impressed with them against DeSoto for about a quarter.
What you got, Coach Carl?
Playoff Cedar Hill, as I called them before the season.
Okay. All right. Here go another game that has implications in that same district. Now, in this one, if one team loses, they pretty much are eliminated. If the other team loses, they still have a chance. And that is Mansfield, 5-3, 2-3. At Skyline, 2-6, 1-4. What you got, Jesse?
I'm going to go with Skyline. I think their defense going to hold Mansfield running game in check and probably 17-14 type game.
Yeah, I'm riding with Jesse on this one, too. Mansfield lost a lot last year. Their running back can't do it all by itself. Give me Skyline 21-10, maybe.
What you got, Boteezy?
By the way, this mic actually works, Jesse. You just can't hear it. Who we got? Skyline. Hell, I forgot.
Skyline Mansfield.
Skyline Mansfield, man. I'm fighting for the fighting Jacoby, so we're gonna roll with Skyline on that. Even though I think Mansfield is, a little formidable in that game.
Me personally, I'm going with Mansfield. What you got, Carr?
I'm going Mansfield.
I changed my mind.
Nope. All right, moving on. Then we're going to get to the fun games. Now those games out the way. At number 8, we got McKinney North, 6-2, 4-1. At Forney, 7-1, 4-1. I'll start with this one. I've been on the Jackrabbit train all year long, even though them goddamn Lobos beat them. I'm definitely going to go with Forney in this one. What you got, them damn Lobos?
Picking Forney 38-28. McKinney North can score a little bit, but Forney is hard to beat at home.
Forney showed me a lot in the loss to Aledo East, so I'm going to rock with Forney also.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to roll with Forney. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, like Jesse said. I hope Forney has found that offense back again because, I know they face stiff competition. They didn't score as much, but hopefully they can get it back on the road.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Forney, man. And this is a huge game.
It is.
This is for seeding. This is for second place in the district. You know what I mean? Home field advantage, the whole 9.
Why I made the list.
So it's some money on the line and everything. And with that being said, y'all know how it's going to get down at home. Y'all know they get that home cooking, man. I'm gonna go with them goddamn what do you call them? Jackrabbits? Jackrabbits. Let's go with fight Jackrabbits.
All right. The number 7 game on the list, the Battle at the Star in Jerry's World. This is another district championship implication game. You got the Frisco Raccoons, 6-2, 5-1, versus the Frisco Lone Star Rangers, 7-1, 6-0. I go first on this one. Give me the Lone Star by 7. What you got, Lamont?
Man, give me Lone Star because I hate hearing the fighting coons.
That's a J-Mac-ism.
I'm going to go Lone Star 23-20 over Frisco.
Yeah, Will.
Lone Star.
Hey, I was going to make that same comment about the fighting coons, but you beat me to it. You beat me to it. So I'm going Lone Star by 40.
Shout out to my boy J-Mac on that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boy. All right, number 6. We got here go another. Man, all these games is pretty much district championships on the line. You got McKinney 7-1. My bad, Jesse. Let me rephrase that. You got the Lobo Killer, Lawrence McKinney 7-1, 4-1. At Denton Geyer 6-2, 4-1. I had to get you, Jesse. Go first, Jesse.
Man, Allen looked like McKinney was in the funk last game, man, against Allen. I think they're gonna bounce back and screw things up in their district. I think they're gonna beat Guy like 27-23, and it's gonna cost a 3-way tie in their district.
Man, Guy looked good last week against Allen. Are they at home too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going with Guy in this one, man.
Jesse, I will say this to you: if they play right now, McKinney will get killed by Longview. I'm definitely gonna go with Denton Geyer in this one. I think Geyer is riding hot right now. They playing good football. It's gonna set up that Geyer Prosper district championship game next week. That's gonna be another burn burner. What you got, Bo?
Didn't Geyer just get killed by Allen last week? They beat Allen?
31-7 in Allen. They riding hot.
Wait a minute, what the hell was I watching on Channel 8?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay, that was a few weeks ago. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, well, I'm going to go Geyer then. Hell, I was about to mess up and go McKinney, but I'm going to go Geyer.
What you got, Coach Carl?
Listen, I feel like I want to go with the Fighting Shavers. I don't know why.
It's in Denton.
Yeah, it's in Denton.
Collins Stadium.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, they're a good team. Give me Shavers, man. Give me McKinney.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, and the question, hey, who's picking for B. Rise? Are these your picks, Lamont, or B. Rise picks? Okay, I didn't know if you got a bat signal or something.
Him and J Max gonna sit the
B. Rise.
Yeah, actually announced their picks at the end.
Okay, I announced their picks at the end.
Yeah.
All right, we got number 5 out of the same district. Man, that district is tough. You got Allen, 5-3, 4-1. At Prosper, 7-1, 5-0. What you got, Jesse?
Give me Prosper, man. I think Prosper it's gonna be a close defensive game. I'm gonna probably go with 24-20, Prosper.
Well, y'all pick. This game is at Children's Health Stadium where they don't lose.
Hey, real quick, before I make my pick, could this district be really considered the district of doom?
It is.
Because the district, DeSoto, Duncanville, but everybody else.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, give me Prosper at home.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. It's like 5 teams in this district with like 1 or 2 losses. So somebody gonna miss the playoffs with a good record. There's a good chance somebody gonna miss the playoffs at 7-3 or so. So it's gonna be hectic at the end of the year. But no weapon formed against me shall prosper. What you got, Bo? You can do that?
Yeah, bro. That bro just stole that right out of my mind. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. God dog it. I thought I just had the line, boy. I was just queuing it up.
Everybody's still your lines tonight, bro. First next.
I guess you go first next, Bo. What you got, Coach Carl?
Well, apparently Pat has been doing something he shouldn't be doing.
No weapon.
Right, but if you want to prosper,
Right.
okay, you see how I did that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. like that.
You see how I did that swaggy?
Yes, sir.
I love it. It's full of prosperity.
Absolutely. You sound like a prosperity.
You see that? Yeah.
Sounding like a prosperity preacher.
All right, up next at number 4, we got our first and only DISD game. This game is pretty big for one team. Well, probably for both. You got Dallas Kimball, 6-2, 3-1, at Dallas Seagoville, 7-1, 4-0.
Woo!
This is a big game for Seagoville because Seagoville, if they can take this win and beat Kimball, they'll go into that Sox district championship game next week with a little motivation. Even though they're still gonna get blew out, but they have a little motivation. So with that being said, Amari Williams Hall is probably one of the top quarterbacks in Class 5A. He can really slang that thing, and I really think he's going to torch Seagoville defense. So give me Kimball.
Yeah, I'm riding with Kimball in it also. Why is it Dallas Seagoville? Seagoville got his own city, own police department.
Right.
For that matter, give me Kimball by 40.
Hey, I'm a fan of the Lobos, but I got to ride my lawn, man. Kimball, I got 38-20. Kimball over Seagoville.
Yeah, go ahead, Bo.
Man, I always thought that same thing that Lamont did. Like, they got their own police department, their own prison. Like, why are they connected to Dallas County? Like, it don't even make no sense.
Wilma Hudson same way.
Well, see, they had a reason, though, because they got shut down, and I guess DISD brought them back. Seagoville ain't had them issues that
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, with that being said, chic fool.
Bam.
Bam.
Willow, the Kimball spokesman, the Kimball connection, the Kimball Willow brand. What you got?
Yeah, the clothing connect.
I can't go against the brand. I go against the brand, baby. You know what I mean? For real. No, I'm going with Kimball. Nothing to the Fighting Jacks. They still gonna make the playoffs and do their thing.
No doubt.
But I'm definitely rolling with the K.
All right. Up next at number 3. Now this next team coming in at number 3 has caught a lot of media heat from their 90-0 debacle of Sunset last week. It caused a lot of uproar with a lot of coaches. But this week, they have a test on their hands, and that is Mansfield Timberview, 8-0, 6-0, at Richland, 8-0, 6-0 for the district championship. And I'm going to let Bo Teasy go first on this one.
Man, shout out to the coaching staff. We had Richland on the show last week. Shout out to Coach Hollywood and the staff. Now, this is a hell of a game. I love what Richland is doing. I feel like they got the juice. Where's this game at?
It is at Burrettville Complex in Richardson. In Burrettville.
The crazy thing about it, though, is Mansfield Timberview always seems to win these type of games. So, as much as I love Richland, I'm going to have to go with Mansfield on this one.
Well, I'm going to say this. They won't get 90, but they probably reach 40. Give me Timberview.
All right.
What you got, Carr?
So, first of all, we're not going to be able to do these picks at the end because I'm going to have to leave. I'm getting tired. This ain't like being at home.
Boy, it ain't. Look, you can feel the midnight air here.
Yeah, I still got to drive.
Hey, we got two more.
What's the games?
Mansfield,
Timberview
at Richland. Both
Richland.
Ooh. Lamont.
Yeah, I don't too much trust Richland defense just yet. So give me Timberview.
45-23 Timberview.
All right. Number 2. We're going another district championship game. You got South Lake Carroll, 8-0, 5-0. At Trophy Club, Barry Nelson, 8-0, 5-0. I'm gonna steal a line from Pat. He probably gonna say it. I want to steal it first though. Now go ahead. You go first.
Now you go first.
As Pat will always say when we pick Byron Nelson on the picks. This ain't no golf. Give me South Lake by 5. Shout out to J Mac.
Shout out J Mac. It is getting late up in this mud, man. South Lake for the win.
Yeah, Coach Carr.
South Lake.
Yo, give me them blonde hair boys.
The blonde hair boys.
I'm gonna go to fighting Trey Newton's 51-28 SLC.
No doubt. J-Mac said that we could not do it in an hour. I told him we could. We couldn't. You won, J-Mac.
You lie. That show ain't never been an hour long. Especially with Lamont on here.
All right, and the game of the week. We've been waiting on the game of the year. Could be the game of the decade. Who knows? You got Duncanville, the #1 team in the state of Texas, at 7-0, 5-0, versus the DeSoto Eagles, the #3 team in the state of Texas, 7-0, 5-0. I'm gonna say this one more time for y'all viewers out there. If you miss this game, you're gonna miss a classic. And with that being said, I go first. It's gonna be an instant classic. Give me DeSoto fighting mighty Eagles, the U38-35.
Man, first respect on our name. We the #2 team right now. But give me DeSoto by 3.
This game is not going to be a classic. It's only a classic on paper. All right. So with that being said, I'm going with Duncanville 48 and Duncanville Freshman Center on Westmoreland 20.
Wow.
I love it.
What you got, Coach Carl?
Hey, man, make no mistake about it. It's going to come down to these head coaches, and I'm rolling with that boy from Coach Samples. So I'm rolling with Duncanville.
Bo Teasy, you got ties to both schools, so this is going to be fun.
Woo, this is crazy. I played at Duncanville. Both of my sons played at Duncanville. Both of my sons played at DeSoto. One of my sons graduated from DeSoto. I'm a fan of both teams. Like, this is not, in my mind, this is not a bitter rival for me. When I played at Roosevelt, Sock was more of a bitter rival for me. So, bruh, this is tough. This is a tug of war. I actually feel like finally we are going to get a classic out of this game. And with that being said, I don't know. I'm just feeling something with my spirit, man. I'm talking to the Lord about this one, but I actually feel like DeSoto by 3. I'm out.
There you have it. Hey, it's been fun doing this picks live. Hey, I do think in my mind and my heart, DJ Bailey is going to put the state on notice Friday night that he's that man.
Hey, the Dub Live, baby. We appreciate y'all coming out.
We through?
We through. If it ain't live, it ain't me. We are out of here, baby. The Dub Live, we did it.
Get serious, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. If it get serious out here, man.
Yeah.
And I've been kill shit on me, kill shit on the street. Here we go.